again. I'm Emma. Welcome to my channel. And it is Tuesday's tea. That's what I'm going to start calling these days when I drink tea with you guys. So, let's get started. So, didn't really do that much, although I am starting to get ready for the baking week. I think the last one was for Halloween, and I did a lot of baking with cookies, cakes, and cupcakes. And I will be doing that again. Again for Thanksgiving. I'll be doing cookies first because they're the ones that take the longest. Then a cake, cupcakes, and then at the very end I'm going to try to make a couple of pies, although I will have the chance to buy pies as well, but I do want to start making my own pies as well. Okay, so I think the last time I came on, I had drank some tea, and it was mango, and I think I grabbed the same one. So we're drinking mango. We're drinking mango again. Okay, so that's what we're having. And the last time I could have sworn that I had put my nozzle back on here before I put it up, but evidently I didn't, because when I took it back down it wasn't there. So I was like, okay then. I usually do like to have some sugar cubes, because sometimes when I drink my tea, it's not always as sweet as I want it, and I'm like, and it could use another, a little bit more sugar. And it's a great day for tea today, because we do have a little bit more cooler weather out this week. As a matter of fact, it's going to be cold for a little bit. Okay, so I did want to start with what I was trying today, and these are called, and I probably won't be pronouncing this right, but I think it's called Fruffernuss. I think it's Pfeffernuss. Anyway, it's iced gingerbread cookies. And yeah, I got them at the store, and I said, well, let me try it and see how it tastes. So I just wanted to give it a go. So they're not big, they're small. They look like this. As a matter of fact, they look, I thought, I thought they were going to be powdered. They're not powdered, they're iced. They're literally iced. So I'm going to put one there, and I'm going to grab one for myself. So again, Fruffernuss, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm giving it a go. I'm going to say that's how you pronounce it. So I already did put my ice cube in there. My sugar cube. And I should have bought a napkin, but I didn't. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to grab my tea, and I'm going to bite it into here, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be crumbs. It's a very soft inside. It's not like a cookie. Very sugary on the outside, that's for sure. And with the how icy the top was, I didn't really need another sugar cube in my tea anyway, but I'm gonna put the other one in anyhow. But all in all, they were good. Nice and spongy and soft in the center. Now I'm not sure if that was supposed to be like that or not, but they're not hard like these other cookies that I had come across. And these are my all-time favorite cookies. Well, I have so many of them. But these were my all-time favorites. And of course, it even says Santa's favorite. And they're the original holiday recipe, anise flavored cookies. I love the flavor of anise. It has almost like that, what is that flavor? Like licorice. That kind of a flavor. And I just love that licorice taste. I don't know. But what disappointed me is that years back, they used to have these more printed out, more in depth of a scenery, especially when it came to the ornament, which and the wreath. But and I practically already ate the whole box, believe it or not. These cookies are just so good. And but what I found was, for me, really sad, because there's no imprint in there, and they don't have the ornament. And that was the main reason I used to love these cookies, because it used to have a deep imprint in the cookie, and you could just see, and they were a little bit more darker, and you could see all the sugar sprinkles, or I don't know, all the colored sugars that they put on there. And I love the colored sugars. To me, that was the best part. And they barely have anything on there. It's almost like the same cookie with the Danskin cookies, remember? They used to have, what were they? The swirls and the little squares. And they used to have all this white sugar, like crystal sugar on top. They took it out. I don't know why. Maybe because of the whole thing that kids were eating too much sugar, and I go, well, it's not really up to you guys to decide and govern what people eat. You can suggest, but you're selling, the product short because people don't know how to, eat in moderation, bottom line. But I bought them anyway because they still are my favorite, and I'll buy them always. But if they can go back to the original way they made the cookie, oh, that would be amazing. So, almost finished with that box. And, but of course I do, again, have a lot of other favorite cookies, and I'll show you one next week. Another of my favorite that I used to buy all the time in packages, but this one, I think this one came in a box. But I'll show you what that was. Anyway, I wanted to show you some other things that I had gotten, and I was like blessed from above. I was so happy. And I got a few things for free. I love free. So I ended up getting this cross, which was perfect either for Easter or for Christmas to make a cake. I don't know if I want to make the cake that I'm thinking about for Christmas because I really wanted more like a Santa Claus cake and a birthday cake than a cross. I was thinking about saving this one definitely for Easter. But I always wanted a mold like this, and I couldn't believe I finally got one. And then I had gotten a little bunt mold, which I thought was so cute as well. I was like, oh my God, it's so cute. And usually these guys, they usually sell them like maybe $8 for one, or you can find them in a pack for two, like for around $12 or $13. Free, guys, free. And then I was so happy that I came across some molds, and I'm always buying molds all the time from Dollar Tree, Joann's, you know, Michael's. If I see a mold that I like and it's worth buying, I'm getting it. Excuse me. So I got these, and these are in shape of roses. Whole bunch of these. They're so cute. And then I got some, it was funny because I had just gotten this little mold, and these were the same thing. These were little molds of little bun cakes, tiny ones. And that was it. This is so adorable. I love it. I love it. So I can't wait to try them out. And then I got another one, but this is more like, I mean, you can use it as anything. It is rubber. But these are for, how come I thought I saw blue in here? I don't know. These are for ice cubes. Now, they're little hearts. And I think these are going to be cute, like for Valentine's Day. So, I could have sworn I seen blue in here. But, yeah. So cute. And it's still in the package, which I thought was cute. And then I found some decorative ornament hangers. These were already open, but I grabbed them anyway. And I thought they were so cute because they're, you know, kind of like, they look like this. I don't know if you can see it. And I thought it was so cool because I said, oh my God, you can use these like for earrings. And I actually took my, I took my earring off. And I just wanted to see if it would work. Let's see. And it did. I was like, oh my God, it actually worked as an earring. And you can put like little stones or whatever in there and dangles. So if you ever run out of earrings, or you know, you can always make a pair real easy with these guys. So I thought that was really cute. I said, I'm definitely using these for earring, like an earring wire. So I was really glad that I came across these little items. I was really, really happy that I was, you know, got a little blessing from above. Let me put my earring on before I lose it. And I don't want that to happen. Okay, so on with my book review. Now, I'm going to try to remember, because I was reading, what was it called? Little Girl Sleeping. And it was on my Kindle. I have a small one. And I'm on chapter 41 already. Now, there's this one guy who's in here who is, Katie is the investigator, and she's a detective, and she's trying to solve a murder that happened years ago. And she ends up with this guy, another detective. See if I can remember his name. Oh, McGavin. Now, the sad part with the McGavin is he's not only, he's like a deputy kind of guy. He's also in the force, but they're still trying to find. They've gone to, the morgue. They're trying to figure out how these girls were killed, and now there's a third body, another little girl, and she's trying to find out, how were they killed. And for some reason, when they were killed, they were meticulously murdered in a very strange way. They looked like they hadn't disintegrated, or when like if their bodies were preserved and they didn't look decayed that much. So they're trying to figure out, what did this person use to keep them looking like that. And so they're trying to decipher all these different chemicals and stuff, which is still digging, still trying to find out. And the killer somehow, some way, found out that Katie was, trying to find out about him or whatever. And somebody is now trying to spook her in her own house, and broke into her house, rustled items around her house, and she didn't feel safe. So McGavin, he ended up staying the night with her, and I kind of thought her and McGavin were gonna like start something like a romantic, thing with each other. But McGavin ended up having a girlfriend, and I was like, no, if you have a girlfriend, what does it mean with you guys? What's going to happen with you two? So guys keep popping up. She has the guy from the morgue that, gave her a wink. She also has another detective, and then now there's somebody else, a Rob or whatever. So she has all these other different maybe suitors, but it's not, or I don't know, might not be McGavin. So I was like, but I thought it was going to be them too. So yeah, so they're still trying to, fish out, the details, and trying to figure out who the third body is. And all of these bodies, they're all little girls. That's why it's called Little Girls Sleeping. And so I'm going to keep reading. I'm going to see what happens, if they're going to hook up, or she's going to hook up with somebody else, and find out, is she getting close to finding out, who the killer is? Is it somebody from that town? Is it somebody from out of state, or what? So going to keep reading and finding out, and I'll let you know next week what happens. The stylist, Naomi. There's just so many names, and I didn't bring my glasses. But the stylist, there's 3 people involved: the actor, or the celebrity, the stylist, and then the girl who does all the PR work. And I'll try to find out what her name is. I always forget their names. Ramona. It's so hard when you're reading 2 books, trying to decipher all these names. But she somehow, the stylist, the one who's the PR girl, she is kind of like infatuated with the celebrity's boyfriend, and he kind of like got a little inkling of liking her too. And it's, but you're going out with the celebrity. And she's just going around and, trying to be here and there and show up in all these, parties, late parties and stuff like that. But I haven't really seen her really do anything with anybody, just trying to perfect her job. And that's all I'm getting from the stylist at this point. Not really much, no romantic entanglement or nothing like that. Talking about romantic entanglements, oh my God, I went on a binge, kinda, because I had to fast forward so many scenes. The Crown. So disappointed, because The Crown is on Netflix, And I did see that, and I have to admit, when it came to The Crown, what was her name? Oh my God, Jesus. There's just so many things to remember. Thatcher, Margaret Thatcher, the Prime Minister. Oh my God, was she a pill? I didn't know she was that bad of a Prime Minister. Oh my God, oh my God. If you want to know about her history of her, just watch The Crown just because of her. I think the first and second season probably were the first 2 seasons the best out of all 5. Out of all 5. I don't want to do a spoil, alert, or, I don't want to say too much. But, and maybe the third. When it came to showing more of Princess Diana towards the last 2 seasons, it was a no-go. It just, flopped. Totally flopped. It was good with the young Princess Diana and the young Charles. Even Camilla played a very nice, whoever did her role, did it very nicely. And it was good, a lot of interaction. The 4th and 5th one, thumbs down. So if you do watch The Crown, watch it for the first 3 seasons. 4 and 5, you would totally be disappointed. Totally. Some of the actresses that I did like, I kind of Googled and wanted to find out, if they were going to be in any other shows, but not really. So yeah, so I will definitely keep you posted on, on the books, and I'll try to write down their names and everything. Like I said, when you're reading 2 books back to back, it's not easy to remember the names and everything that they're going through. Like I said, in The Stylist, the celebrity, instead of her having a little tiny dog, she had a little tiny pig, which I thought was kind of weird. And I was like, to each his own, right? Oh, what do you do with the little pig? So, yeah. So that's going to be it for today. I will get on more of what I'm going to do with the baking week, and I'll let you know more of more or less what I'm going to do, what decorating, how I'm going to decorate, and because one thing about Thanksgiving, I don't like to put Thanksgiving aside. I will not dress up or get ready for Christmas until Thanksgiving is taken care of first. I know I get a lot of people like to jump in and stuff, but no. I am putting God first, and God will be first, and being thankful to Him comes first in my book. Then I'll worry about everything else. But when it comes to Thanksgiving, we all have to be very thankful for the things that, God has been blessing all of us with, and let's not just give it a day, And everybody gives. I mean, you could always stretch out Christmas a week and a half. I think I had mentioned that before, but Thanksgiving, you can stretch out Thanksgiving for 2 days. I'm sorry, you can. And then, do your Black Friday, whatever, shopping, and because I think that's what people do after Thanksgiving. And you can start your Christmas then. But don't leave out Thanksgiving. Don't leave out the decorations for Thanksgiving, because we all have so much to be thankful for. So much. And I think the list can be longer than your Christmas list, to tell you the truth. Okay, so hope I didn't sound too harsh there. But again, a fish in the sea. So glad you caught me, and I will catch you in my next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and definitely comment. Catch you later. Bye-bye.